Yaga yo! Welcome to the channel, it's Switch Play here, and I'm going to help you to decide if this game is worth the purchase or not. Okay. Rento Fortune Monolit. This game's by a company called LAN Games, if memory serves me well. Let's jump in right now. So this is a type of Monopoly based game. So you can buy your properties and all that other stuff. And yeah, that's what it's about. Let's make some money. Right, so I want to choose my language, obviously English, but I'm only seeing English with the American flag. There's no way around that. It's going to be English with the American flag. Fair enough, not a problem. Let's move forward. Oh, okay. Man like Kim, yeah? He's in this game. I don't know why he's there, but he is. The face is real. Wow, they got the suit and everything down. Fingers and all that. Chubby fingers and that. Okay, let's move on. So as you can see there, yeah, it looks a lot like Monopoly. You got some different icons. See, beer glass there, football, and a pink or purpley type, or pink and purple type pawn. It's just thrown me straight into the game, just like that. I haven't selected anything yet. Okay, right. So a little bit of an intro to the game here. We will just sift through all of that. I don't want to do this. Yeah, let me leave. All right. Okay, so moving on. You've got local play, you can play online, you've got solo play, and you've got the manual here as to how to play the game. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this particular part. You can actually get the rule book online to have a look at it yourself before you want to purchase the game or not. But if you do already have the game, then you can still jump back into that tutorial by pressing X at the top right of the screen there, which is what I just quickly bailed out of earlier. Yeah, so local play, I believe you can pass the controller around or pass your Nintendo Switch around, and it goes up to 6 players, right down to 2. Me personally, I wouldn't select that option myself because I don't trust anybody with my stuff, and I don't want anybody to drop my Nintendo Switch. You can have it so there's a minimum of or a maximum of 2 robots on there, and you can mess with the ratios that way. You've got some further options here. You can collect rent in jail, or you can have it not like that at all. Pre-bought lands, I assume that is where lands are already assigned to you, or properties are already assigned to you before you've even gone round on the board, which sort of makes it for a hasty match, I guess. That's not a problem there. Special dice. Okay, I'm not fully aware of that. Maybe it helps the game run a lot quicker as well. I'm not too sure, so I'll select that as yes anyway, just to have a look at it. All right, so you can select your movement pieces. I'm going to select this one, and you can also select your board or your board style. Slight differences on all of them other than these two. You can see the Halloween one and the more Christmassy one, but these ones have some other subtle differences where the layout is very different. I guess it can work, but we're just going to go with the standard, and that's fine by me. There's nobody else to play it with me, so I'm just going to back out of that. I could go online, but I'll save that maybe for another video just to show how the game plays through properly. So we'll just go to solo play. But just before that, bottom left of the screen, let's have a look what this is. Okay, so it's an achievement system, so you can win your extra XP points. What you would use those points to do, I have no idea. Okay, we'll back out of that. Play solo. Alright, I think I'm just getting kerfuffled here in the options. Alright, let's have 4 players. We can have our money up to about 4.5. Let's have it on random for robot. I guess you can select what you want the game to be called. Sorry. Okay, current rent in jail, or collect rent in jail. I'm gonna have that as no. You shouldn't be collecting P's when you're in jail, innit? All right, pre-bought lands, can have that on. Fast game. Okay, cool. So that makes it obviously a bit quicker. And special dice, probably that helps to speed up the game more or to make it a little bit more interesting. It gives you some extra options. I'll select my piece again. Leaning tower. Keep the board the same, and dice. You can actually go through what kind of colored dice you want. We'll take that. And I guess we'll start the game. Got that music in the background, proper elevator style music. That's alright if you like standing still in small confined places. Okay. Yep, so three dices are there. Let's just play through it. Okay. So you got your clover card in your chest, so I assume they work exactly the same as community chest and chance does in the actual Monopoly game. I believe here it's just called luck, and I can't remember what the other thing's called. You'll have to go into the options and have a look yourselves, guys. Sorry. To what I remember, if you did land on the parking space, you can actually collect any money that's on there. That has been inputted into the game through other sources of bills and stuff. All right, let's purchase the buy. Got the buy, yeah, man bought the buy. Okay. He's already got Poland, so he's buying Russia. I think one of the good things about this game is that if you don't particularly want to purchase a property or you can't afford to purchase a property, you can auction it off to fellow players, which, you know, it can actually work out your way. You may even be able to buy it for like maybe $10 a particular property if nobody chooses to want it. I don't imagine anybody's that lucky, but I'm sure, you know, anything can happen. But that's another really good aspect about this game. You've got a Wheel of Fortune on here, so let's have a look and see what that does. You got some positives and some negatives. Okay, so that one there, it seems as if you got to just like mortgage off some of that land that you've got, or however many you need to, which can't be fun. Yeah, so if you look at that station there, Station UK, it's been mortgaged off. All right, my time. Poland. And how has he got 3 properties already? Serious. Anyway, it's a fairly cheap game. I believe I paid £8.99 for this particular game on the Nintendo shop. It's really cheap in comparison to I believe it's £29 to Monopoly. You pay for what you get, really. What you see is what you get. It's got a nice little twist to it. It's got different elements like the Wheel of Fortune, the way you can auction off. I don't remember experiencing that facility in the actual Monopoly game itself. Yeah, it's nice to see some different changes, and you've got a few more options on here, a few different options that work out really well. It doesn't look particularly bad. You can also adjust your visual settings by pressing ZL. You can have it 3D, you can have it this way, and here's look, something's been auctioned off. I'm gonna say yes to that. Let's see how much it goes up to. Okay, people are they're bidding. Let's go up even further, and it looks like I have that, and somebody's trying to do some offers with me, but I'm gonna deny the computer because I want to, and moving on. Anyway, yeah, so you got different visual fields of how you want the game to look, the layout. Yeah, it's on a wooden table on a beach somewhere, which is really, really cool. And it'll probably make you feel a bit better about yourself if you're indoors and it's raining or something, or if you're on a bus or something like that. But yeah, overall, I think it's a fairly decent played game. I'm sorry I didn't go into super detail. I just wanted to go over just some of the basics of the game and if it's worth the purchase for you or not. I purchased it. I think it's worth it for the cheap price. I'm gonna get Monopoly as well anyway, so I can do a better comparison later on. Um, I'm also gonna make another video where it's just gonna be me playing against people online, so that should be fun. I don't like being ripped off by a game, so I'm probably gonna be cussing a little bit in that still. But yeah, it's not a bad game really. Definitely worth the $8.99 I paid for it. I don't know how much it costs US or whatever that would be. I guess you could have a look at that yourselves. Some people have multiple Nintendo Switch accounts and believe that they might be able to get it in a cheaper way, so have at it. Um, but yeah, thanks for taking the opportunity to watch this video. It's the first ever YouTube video I've done. I'm hoping to get better with practice. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. That will help me to know if you guys want more or not. I know it's still really early on, I shouldn't even be asking for that, but please, any kind of comments you have, whether they be positive or negative, will help me to become better. And I guess I'll see you all soon. I'm out.